Today on The Real.
On Girl Chat, we've got Lady Gaga's back.
I'm just glad to see she eats, okay?
Yes.
I think that's good. Plus, CNN's Van Jones joins us at the Girl Chat table.
Well, you know, women are the backbone of the resistance. I mean, that's just the reality.
Then, once you post it, you can't take it back.
Now we're putting your words into action.
It's We Read You.
Crying, laughing emoji.
Guest starring our very own guest co-host, Remy Ma.
Damn, y'all going in on Adrienne.
And
Three of the hottest stars from being Mary Jane on an all-new The Real. This is our
the stars of VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York, who's also a Grammy-nominated rapper. It's our super talented guest co-host, Remy Ma.
Love it. She's, happy to be here with you guys today.
Okay, so Remy, are you down for a little girl chat?
Always.
Always.
Love it.
Boom. All right.
Make it a good one, folks.
Yes. Okay, so if you watched the show yesterday, you know that we have a new beta fish with us at the Girl Chat table. Look out!
Hey, fish.
Well, apparently,
Fish?
Jeannie, you have been decorating, to make sure the fish's new home makes a splash with the fans. You did an excellent job.
I thought so.
Say so
Thanks,
myself.
Tam.
You did. It's really nice.
Well, okay, so no shade, you guys, but I'm just saying, I've just noticed that Blue, like you saw yesterday, Blue is, Blue until we figure out a name for him or her. We still don't know if he's a dude or a girl, dude.
It's a male.
Okay, you sure?
Just because of its color, it's a little bit more vibrant.
Okay, well anyway, Blue chills over on this side, and I just felt like that side eye that he gave me when we first met turned into a normal two-eye.
It
like,
did?
He went like this, and then he went...
Yes.
And I fell in love with him. So I decided to buy some things to bring the aquarium to a little bit more homey feel because we have such a nice set here. So I put a moss rock with, if you didn't know, beta fish like to feed on the rock and play and go through the little hole and play peekaboo. And then we just brought some more foliage to make it look a little more expensive.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. He seems a little happier today, doesn't he?
We didn't have the rock.
We didn't have the rock, and we have
and we have
plants.
to name the fish because someone tweeted me and said, Loni, when you said his name was Fish, he stopped. So we're doing a contest. If you go to our Instagram, you can help name Fish, okay?
Yes.
And do that, so go.
He's moving around a little bit more. He seems a little bit happier.
He is a lot more active.
How are you feeling, eh? Are you warming up to him a little bit?
Hey, Fish. What you doing, Fish?
Yeah,
I'll take that.
I think he needs to be on this side for the rest of the week because he's been on your side. I think he needs to be on our side
so you guys can warm up
feel
to
some
him.
love.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll
He likes
watching out for Fish.
She likes it over here.
Now, Remy.
Yes.
We got to find out, what is the latest that's happening on Love and Hip Hop New York?
Oh, yes, do tell.
It's crazy.
What's new?
Like, seriously, we see the episodes for the first time when you guys see them. We don't have some behind-the-scene things where we get to see what's going on. So I be home with my popcorn, just like everybody's like, oh my God. And the baby mama did what?
Oh my gosh!
So we're doing this exact same thing that you're doing. Right now, I think on this week's episode, I sat down with Fat Joe and I told him how, I plan on, starting this family with my husband. We're gonna do the in vitro thing or whatever. And I had promised him that I was gonna focus solely on our album, which I am, because our album is coming out February 17th. And you guys can go pre-order it right now if you want. I told him, I'm gonna focus on that. But right after that, anything that we have to do, any videos, any photo shoots, anything, let's get it done because, you know, I'm going to do this baby thing. He's like, you know, I'm with you, sis. Anything you want to do, I'm all for it. You know, I'm just hope your husband knows the type of baby shower he's going to have to do. I'm like, oh, he knows.
Wait, what type of baby shower?
Huge, duh.
Over the top,
Everything like extra. I don't know about that. I was thinking, you know, for those of you that don't know, Remy Ma kicks in every now and then.
Right.
And I was thinking a baby shower traditional style where it's all women, but then have like a little like cigar room off to the side where my husband and his friends could go and like have a big TV where they could play games and smoke cigars and talk about, you know, us or whatever the case may be. But just over there, and then we just have a real woman's thing. That's
I love
you're
together but separate.
That's with the guys, though.
Me too.
If the girls want to go over there, they can go over there, but the guys can't come to our space. You know?
No boys allowed. I like that.
Well, you guys, people are still talking about this past Sunday's game. Did you guys watch?
Yeah.
Now, this is the crazy part. It actually has nothing to do with the Patriots' win over the Falcons. Everyone seems to be saying, Gaga's stomach was hanging over her shorts during her halftime performance.
I can't believe this
Yes, that's what they're talking about now.
Do you see that?
And some people have taken to even body shaming her on social media with comments like, am I the only one who peeped Lady Gaga had a muffin top? Or, I gotta get to the gym today. Can't get the Lady Gaga pudge. Jeremiah,
I'm blocking you.
Even.
Get off Twitter, man.
Yeah, like, get off, exactly.
First of all, I feel like I have to say something.
Please.
Yes.
Go ahead.
This is the reason why I'm sitting here starving right now. Because of people like this. You think one little thing. I think she looked perfectly normal.
Amazing.
She didn't look, you know, plastic surgery to oblivion. She didn't look like she had a rib removed. She didn't look like she just finished getting lipo. I think she looked like a normal woman who, you know, just wish it. I personally wish that my pudge was that small.
Exactly. We say normal woman, but if we're going to be honest, she's above normal.
That was,
I don't know many girls that even look like that.
I mean, you see
I
ab
wish
muscles.
I had that.
Yeah, she's got ab muscles, she's got tone, and let's not forget, she did the entire 13 minutes in her heels, performed every part of her heart out, ran up that flight of stairs at the end, caught that ball.
Amazing.
This is what they had to find something. Her performance was amazing. Her dancing, her singing was amazing. Everything.
Flawless.
So
that was nachos and beer right before the performance.
Not
That's
even.
What that was.
I think
Oh my God, not even her stomach looks really good.
Yeah, it looks good, but come on, it was a pudge. And the thing is, I think the shorts were a little too small. The shorts were a little too small. If the shorts was a little bit. Look, this is coming from a big girl, okay? So I know when stuff is hanging over, you might have to get a size a little bit big. It's fine. No, I'm not criticizing her. I'm saying to help so that wouldn't happen, you got to give her bigger shorts. That's it.
I think this is the reality. I think it's unfair that people hold certain standards towards celebrities. You know, she's not perfect. She doesn't have a perfect body. So like Jeannie was saying, I like that I saw this woman have actually more than average muffin top.
Way above average.
If that's a muffin top, then I have a loaf. I would love to have that.
I love the fact that I think it's so sad that we're getting used to seeing these bodies that are not natural. She doesn't look like a cartoon character. Her belly button still exists. I know all these other girls have their stomachs so snatched that they don't even have belly buttons anymore. That's not realistic.
Well, that's because that's the reality that we live in.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the reality that they're creating.
Exactly.
It's been that way, though.
But
how many years has this been
it's
going
getting
on?
worse.
Yes.
It is getting worse,
Boobs
I think.
here, butt is here, waist is like this, your legs are like this.
And
it
we
looks
gotta
crazy.
remember, for every guy who complains about women like asking the dude if she looks fat or worrying about her weight all the time or going into eating disorders, it's tweets like that that keep the body shaming alive and get us in our heads worrying if we look like the model
though.
ideal body.
It's women. It's other women.
More
Exactly.
Guys like
they be
that.
Exactly.
They love that. There's no problem with
they
that.
be like, if I see one more fake butt, if I see one more fake body, if I see one more, like they're tired of
over
it.
it.
It's oversaturated. So I think the people who are doing this are us. Well, not us in general.
But women,
other
women
women
in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Women are harder on themselves, and I think A lot of people saw her. They were jealous. They had to say something.
Yes.
It's like, because she looks perfect, so we got to say something, you know? And so that's the only thing that they could pick out. But she looks great. I believe
hope that I can make it to the big game halftime one day with my muffin top.
You gotta also remember, like you said, the positioning. The positioning, you know, obviously if anybody bends over like this, she's doing dance moves, you know, with body movement, you might catch her in the wrong angle. And you guys, she has skin on her body. She's a human being.
Yes.
I'm just glad to see she eats, okay?
Yes.
I think that's good.
Hashtag Gaga Gold.
Ladies, do you feel that this is your duty to serve your man breakfast in bed every Sunday?
Man, Mr. Lawmaker, judging by your ill-fitting jacket and that haircut, you are late. Because you should be making your own dang breakfast. Who says that? I guess there are men out there who really do believe in that old school tradition of women serving them. And I don't know if you were joking or not, but not today, hon.
You're
not
joking,
today.
you laugh
We're serving
afterwards.
one
You did laugh
another.
afterwards.
Do men really want
Keep it
women
serious.
to feel obligated to do these things?
There are
Or
men
is
out
it
there
the
like that.
idea of she wanted to? How much nicer is that to be like, not that you feel obligated or forced, but as women, like you ever just, I want to, I take pride in.
Absolutely.
There's a difference.
On Sundays, Adam actually is the one that makes me breakfast.
Go on, Adam.
And it's
Great.
No, and he does it because he wants to.
Yes.
And depending on the week, sometimes he'll just let me sleep in. So I'm usually the one going, babe, please let me
love
cook
that.
for
Yes.
you guys this morning.
Truly
Is my
serving one
point
another.
Yeah.
is about, I think it was serious because, first of all, they were trying to pass a law. They
blue
were
law.
exactly. They were in the House trying to pass this law, so they were really giving a serious speech. Isn't it funny how if they would have changed, just changed it up a little bit,
The wording.
the wording, where they
pronoun.
said, you know what, let's make it so that on Sundays I could serve my wife. People would have looked at this totally different.
Absolutely.
You know, it's just
Absolutely.
thinking.
And our children, not your children.
Exactly.
And for those that don't know what blue law is, they actually have it in New Jersey. This is a little different in North Dakota. It's only from noon on. All the stores are closed, malls are closed. But actually in New Jersey, they have it in certain cities in New Jersey. Do you know this? Like they have the blue law where on Sundays, the malls aren't open, liquor stores, everything is closed. So they were trying to say the reason why they like it this way is that families can spend time together. And I get what
That
the
sounds like a
yeah,
together to me.
point.
That sounds like the man gets to chill and the woman is still working.
Does all the
That's
work.
how they were making it.
That's
yes.
why you need more female representatives. You have more female representatives, they'll change that type of talk.
I love my husband to death, but if he gets breakfast, dinner's a dub. So pick your poison. What do you want? You want breakfast or you want Sunday dinner? Which one? I'll get up and put something out for dinner later, but that's about it. And I don't want to feel obligated, like you said.
Yes.
I want to do it when I do it. It's not like it's
That's
Sunday.
right.
What time it is?
Agreed. So right.
So true. And speaking of taking care of one another, there's a new Twitter hashtag called Title of My Own Self-Help Book, which is helping people laugh about their own insecurities and shortcomings. I love this, you guys. Okay, so here's a couple of examples. 101 things to do besides crying in the bathroom at work. And who moved my sofa? Overcoming paranoia.
Oh my God.
So my title would be Things I Learned to Love Myself as the Only Asian Flunking Math.
All right.
Oh,
That was
That's
me.
a very long
Tell.
title.
Yes.
That was
Mine, well, you guys know I'm a tad bit OCD. So mine would be called Life with a Broom. Which kid dropped the crumbs on the floor?
And what would it be about?
Yes.
It would be about helping me deal with my OCD because I love to clean so much that it could be quite a problem.
Letting
sometimes.
go.
Yes.
Letting go. Yes. Let the dishes go for a change.
Yes.
Yes.
Remy,
Relax.
what's yours?
Yes.
Yes.
My book would be How to Be Petty in Every Situation Possible.
I like that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I feel like being petty, it makes you feel good sometimes. You ever like do something like, say a girl like close the door in your face, and you be like, watch the next time I catch her. And you'll wait purposely till she get close and then let it go, and you just walk down the block like, like those moments just feel so good to me. Like like every now and then, like you get hung up on things, and you're like, you know, why did this happen? Or why did this? Just being a little petty out every now and then makes you feel so much better.
I like it.
I would buy that book.
Gotta figure it out.
My book would be called trial and error. All the things I did that didn't work out.
What would be one of them?
Attempting to cut my own bangs, like all the trial and error things I attempted to do that went wrong. Let me help you not make the same mistakes I made in my life. I made a lot of mistakes. Make sure you wear panties at all times. Things of that sort, you know?
Lonnie?
Well, mine would be a couple of them. Okay?
Oh, please. Do as I say, not as I did.
Yep, I guess.
It's okay to marry his brother. A little weight never hurt anybody.
Okay.
And don't judge me by my credit score. That would be...
We have a special guest joining us. He's a political commentator, the host of CNN's The Messy Truth, and a proud member of the Resistance. Please welcome Van Jones.
It's nice to finally get a guy over the girl chat table because we want to hear both sides of the spectrum.
Absolutely.
Okay, especially for this next topic. It's a juicy one. According to a recent Match.com survey, a majority of single men said they want women to initiate the first kiss, or maybe even the first time they have sex. You're smiling from ear to ear. Calm down for a second. Hold on. They also said they'd prefer if women asked for their phone number and called them after the first date. So, Van...
That's what they say.
Oh,
That's what they say.
So do you agree, or do you think we should keep it like old school and let the guys do it?
Everybody can do it the way they want to do it.
Okay.
But I know a couple things. First of all, I noticed that women are trying to step more. That's true.
Okay.
But then they don't have the resilience of a dude, right? If a woman steps and you go, she's like, because like I'm married, so I'm like, I give them the little funny look, they disappear. Dudes step and step and step and step. You have to hit them with a baseball bat. Exactly. So women don't have the step skills down yet. They don't.
Is that resilience, or is that we can't be bothered with rejection because we know there's so many other fish in the sea?
It could
right?
It could be more options. It could be more options.
But I could see that guys almost sometimes expect to be rejected on the first time. Women, I never thought about it that way, and I was on the other side of this argument, darn it.
No, if I see something, I say something. All right, that's what I believe. You know.
Yeah. I have no problem with initiating, especially things like the first kiss or sex. No problem at all.
But look, it's gotten real hard if you're a guy. Like, I'm a Southern guy. I was raised, open the door, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yes.
Now, I mean,
Don't ever
that's how I was raised.
That's so true. Love that.
But if you do that now, it's like, what you doing that for? My hand ain't broke, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
Okay, I did that. I
that's
did
not
that
me.
initially with my husband because I wasn't used to someone opening the door for me. I wasn't used to someone, if I'm carrying a bag, I would be like, babe, I'm self-sufficient. I can carry a bag
But you
for
have to
myself.
understand that men are insecure. Y'all are now, you got better education, you got bigger paychecks. The only thing we have is that sometimes we're stronger. That's all we have.
Sometimes.
So let us have that. Just sometimes.
So, yeah.
Just let us have that.
Physically, right?
Physically
But I
strong.
get it. Now
Sometimes.
it's not that I can't do it. It's that I get it.
No,
You'd
I
like to
date
do it
guys
for
that's
me.
smaller than me, so I'm usually stronger than them.
So you're opening the door for them, Lonnie.
I think the reason why some of these guys may have said this in this survey is because they feel like if the woman initiates it, they know it's going to be a definite yes.
Yeah.
True.
Like with my husband, if I tell him no, he'll be like, babe, I'm like, not tonight, babe. Like, I'm waiting like 2 weeks later. He's like, well, 2 weeks ago. I'm like, that was 2 weeks ago. Like, he's afraid to keep getting rejected.
Yes.
So, in some point...
Men are insecure now.
Yeah, they
Yes.
they have these egos. They don't want to get... The same way we don't want to be rejected, men
They
no
don't
one
want
wants to be rejected.
Yes.
for that
Absolutely.
matter.
Van, so The Messy Truth allows you to talk to people from all over the country and hear a lot of opposing views.
Yeah.
What have you learned from them?
Well, I'm very concerned about Donald Trump. I don't like his policies, but I found that even though I think Trump is probably worse than I even feared, a lot of his supporters are better than I ever knew. Really good people can vote different ways, and I found people who voted for Donald Trump who actually understand. They were concerned about their jobs. They were concerned about, abortion
businesses.
rights and things like that. And so when you talk about people, but you don't talk to people, you always get it wrong. We got to start talking to each other. You got to start talking to each other.
Absolutely, I agree 100%.
I love that.
Sure, I love that.
Now, you participated in the Women's March that took place a few weeks ago. What kind of role do you think women can play in bringing about change?
Well, women are the backbone of the resistance. I mean, that's just the reality.
Agree. Mowry.
I told you, he the truth, okay?
The messy truth. That's my show. But it is really true. You know, 96% of African-American women voted against Donald Trump, voted for Hillary Clinton. That gives you a sense that, you know, women have a different view, especially women of color. And so it's so hard, though, to be a woman of color. You have to deal with racism. You have to deal with sexism. You have to take care of yourself and then educate everybody else. It's tiresome. And yet, it's unjust, it's unfair, but it's necessary because basically, white Republican guys are not going to be able to lead us to freedom. They don't know the whole history that you have to learn as a woman of color. And so even though it's tiresome, I was so proud to see so many women come out and say, you know what, we are ready to be even more involved, and it's going to have to continue. It has to continue.
So when you said white Republican guys, do you really mean all white Republican guys that way?
What I am observing is that we don't have a diverse country. We have bubbles that touch.
Yes.
And so if you are in certain communities, there are certain things you can only learn in those communities. I was in Appalachia. You have white, male, mostly Republicans there that are going through hell, and nobody knows their pain. They're losing their pensions. They're losing their health care. If you aren't from that community, you don't even know.
Right.
Similarly, if you're in a Native American reservation, blah, blah, blah. So there are some, I think we have to learn now, we all have blind spots, we all have sore spots, we need each other, but some of this stuff is gonna have to be done by women because women get it in a different way. I do believe that.
Absolutely.
I do believe that.
You're saying the relate.
Yeah, the relate.
From a different soil.
I believe that. I do believe that. You took that.
So, Van, could you explain to us what exactly is the Love Army?
Yes. I feel like both political parties have gotten to a place, and you were trying to make sure I didn't go to that place, where we wind up accidentally offending each other.
Or
dividing each other. And
purpose.
it's so easy to do. Even when you're trying not to, you can wind up doing it. I'm guilty of that. And so what we're trying to do is with the Love Army is to stick up for the underdogs in the red states and the blue states. If you are poor and white and you are poor and black, you got more in common with each other than you know. If you so we got to start helping each other across these lines. That's what the Love Army is all about.
As you all know, we are constantly cruising the comment sections of the real social media pages, and sometimes we see conversations that just need to be shared. So it's time now again for a very dramatic reading, straight from the comments. Oh yeah, boo, that means you. This is We Read You. Allow me to set the scene. Today's compilation of comments comes from a girl chat video posted on YouTube, where we were discussing personal tips for using tape to pull and tighten when you need a lift. Take a look at the clip.
All right, so go under.
You guys really do
Pull it up.
Yeah.
Get the back. There you go.
Does it hurt taking it off?
Yes.
It
does. Like you don't need
It
to wax
does.
your nipples because this will do it for you. I'll sometimes still go to sleep with it, and then in the morning it'll like almost, it's like almost falling off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dramatically voicing the players in the comments section today will be our lovely host. I will represent the general internet crowd and their likes. Dramatic music, please. Kicking things off is commenter Endeavor. And action!
I don't have saggy, baggy boobs, but Jeannie just gave me life again.
565 likes. Here's Shan Goody.
Look like Loni and Adam are pretty close.
You tried it? I find it weird Loni asking Adam to tape her. I don't care how close I am with my guy friends. Some things are just off limits. Seems to me Loni has a tiny crush on Adam.
At Shan, Loni is close to every male who comes on the show, technically.
I don't see the problem with that.
3 likes. Here's Kimberly.
At Shan, I mean, she does visit them a lot, so she hangs out with Tamera and Adam quite often.
Loni is a beautiful woman. Thank you very much. You guys are always picking on Tamera. Leave her be.
35 likes. Getting in on the action is USA Drones.
Adrienne sleeps in her makeup and with duct tape stuffed to her boobs. Do you take showers, girl?
I remember when she said she has meals in the shower.
I remember she ate a popcorn found in her bed. The popcorn was there for at least 2 weeks.
Memories. Here's Angie C.
At USA Jones, maybe she showers in the morning or every other day.
Damn, y'all going in on Adrienne. Why did she share this stuff, though? Eye rolling emoji, eye rolling emoji, eye rolling emoji.
Tara Marie adds her 2 cents.
LOL. Most of y'all need to hop off this comment section about her sleeping in her makeup. Unless y'all are as clean as the Virgin Mary, I suggest you stop judging. Half the stuff she does, you probably do too. But that's none of my business. Frog emoji, coffee cup emoji.
One like. Here now is Moheb.
Lottie looked like she's strapped in a roller coaster but got kicked off because the straps are too tight.
Thank you, ladies. I am so doing this. I have some back fat to hide.
Here comes Diamond and T-Laid.
Loni over here suffocating her boobs. LOL.
I love that these ladies are living up to their name and keeping it real.
And cut. End scene. Drama, Rama, ladies, please come and take a bow.
Our next guests are the stars of BET's 3-time NAACP Image Award winning show, Being Mary Jane. Please welcome Gabrielle Union, Lisa Vidal, and Chiké Okonkwo.
Everybody get comfy.
So excited to have you guys here.
We are so excited to have you guys here.
Excited to be here.
Thank you for donating to my interest fund.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Valentine's
Greatly
Day. Thank you so
appreciate
much.
it. It's coming up
And
soon.
we love Being Mary Jane. Can we
Yes.
say that?
I
We
mean,
love
seriously.
Gabrielle, you slayed it on this month's cover of Women's Health.
Yes.
You did
Yes.
dramatic. Oh, look at that.
Good booty work.
That was
Love
really good. You know what? You actually made me actually read the article, too. And you and I have a mutual love for bacon. I love that. And what is the craziest, I would say,
bacon.
diet you've ever tried? And it was like, boom, I don't
You
like
know
it.
what? I hopped on to the Master Cleanse, bandwagon when it was, all the
yeah.
rage. I need food. I'm just one of those people that
Yep.
needs food
Chewing.
consistently.
Say that again.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to chew things.
Yes.
Did you believe it? Oh, my
I
God.
know
most
I felt
people do.
rage, though. I felt rage.
Yeah,
I don't know how people
she was
get
angry
through.
on set.
Gabrielle and Mary Jane became one person.
Oh,
so,
no.
But it just made me so angry.
Yes. You hungry, girl. You gotta eat.
I don't know how people do it.
Well, you looked good on that cover.
Yes,
I
you
think
did.
that-
You look beautiful. Lisa,
Yes.
the last time you were here, you opened up about your battle with cancer.
Yes.
And how are you doing now? That's what we want to know.
I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. Thank
look
God.
great.
Thank you. I'm doing good. Obviously I've had a lot of support from especially my baby girl right here. Oh. She's been amazing. And everybody on set. And, when you go through this, you do have some stuff that happens and still some stuff that you feel that's uncomfortable and everything. But you just push through it. And, having work and something else to keep your mind off it really helps, and we laugh a lot, and we have a good time. And Chiké's been great, so I'm good.
Yeah, we're so happy to hear that.
Thank you.
Now, Chiké, we first saw you and Gabrielle together in Birth of a Nation, and now you're playing her love interest in Being Mary Jane. Woo! Yes, which is hot and awesome. Yes. So, what is it like for you guys? Was it easy because you've worked together before?
I think it was easy because I know Gabrielle, and she's as fun and vivacious in real life off set as she's on set, and so it just means it's not so awkward. It's not so. Like, I'm never really that aware that I'm there in a bed or whatever with one of the most beautiful women in the world because it's just my friend Gabrielle.
Yes.
So that's helped a lot, but it's been good fun.
That is
cool.
awesome. Yes, accent.
I hope you don't think you believe that.
Now, Lisa, you shared a video of you and your husband cutting it up on the dance floor
Jesus.
at the show's premiere party. Is he always that fun?
Yes.
Oh,
That is Jay.
Oh my God!
My husband will do anything to get some attention.
I love it.
And to be between, places.
I hear that.
How many years have you guys been married, though?
We've been together for 32 years, married 27.
Oh, wow.
Long time.
You're the fun guys.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Like, they always have fun. Like, like there's those couples that you get around and you're like, please don't invite them ever again. Because they're awkward, they're uncomfortable, they secretly really don't like each other.
Yeah.
But anytime you invite Lisa and Jay somewhere, they're going to turn it up. They're always the first people that you invite on the...
Well, Gabrielle, I gotta know. I know your husband can play some hoops, Dwayne Wade, but can he dance like that? Is
Not
he
at all.
What?
Not at all. He's terrible. But it doesn't stop him, though. Inside, he's like, I'm Usher. It's happening. I'm doing it. And inside, he's got choreography. He's like Debbie Allen from Fame. But what happens, like, when it goes from his brain to his extremities is not pretty.
But it's still
God
fun.
bless him, though.
But he still does it.
He's out there.
Yeah.
He's out there.
Gabrielle, your character. Ooh, I love your character because you get hot and heavy with some fine men.
Yes, you do.
Michael Ealy, Amari Hardwick, Stephen Bishop, and this man right here.
Yes.
The chocolate drop. So let's just get down and dirty. This the real. How are the sex scenes? Tell me.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I always feel like, because I've done them so much, I forget that everyone else has not had the same amount of sex. So I'm like, all right, you ready to do this? And Chiké's like literally like, it was his first, that was your first one.
Well, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, come on, take the robe, baby, let's go. Time is money now. And it was very like Ike. Like I was like, you want to help Ike? Take the robe off. And he was so precious and
I was trying
nervous.
I was trying to be gentlemanly, just trying to be aware of everything. And it's like, no, come on, let's get to it.
Right, except
okay,
in the
put her leg
finger
here.
scene, right?
Oh my Lord,
I know.
I love it.
Does Dwayne ever have issues with your sex scene?
And by ever, do you mean always? Yeah. I think there gets to a point where you're like, this is great.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Nah.
No, never.
I know.
Good.
Never.
I'm trying to picture, Chiké. You gotta make the scene good.
Right.
You gotta get in there, but then you've got her man to think about. So like, what goes through your mind? You get good
Yeah, if she
acting.
didn't have these
Right.
Well, what goes through my mind is, Dee's a big dude, and I don't want to get beat up. No, it's just, honestly, it's just like any other part of the job. You just get on and do it, and we shoot so much and so quickly, so just have to get it done.
Wow.
All right.
Kind of mechanical.
Lisa, what else
right?
could you tell us about the rest of the season?
Well, Kara finally gives a little something.
Yeah.
You know what? It's such a great season. It really is, because there's so many nice levels that we explore this season with Mary Jane and with Kara and with not only The Office, but their love lives. And, Kara's all about work, as we know, but she's finally opening up to the possibility of maybe falling in love. And Nick Gonzalez and I be doing gymnastics up in the bedroom.
Yes.
And we've had the most hilarious, awkward scenes. First of all, we're friends for like 15 years, and my husband's like, I can never see that.
Right.
And, we've got scenes with legs up in the air, all kinds of stuff happening. But it's great because we make it so much fun, but then there's that nice intimacy that happens, and I think Mary Jane starts to learn a little something about really what is commitment like, and, having to check herself, and
I love that. Wow. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by today.
Yeah.